just a few hours after Ian Rappaport came out to the world and reported that Bill Belichick signed a secret contract extension with the New England Patriots. They went out and got him his 300th career win, putting him up there with Don Shula. He is on his way to breaking that record as well, and now he's moved into third place all time. But he should be thanking Mac Jones because he had an incredible day today, and truly this was Mac Jones' best game of the season, and it's not even up for debate at this point. I will be making a separate video, maybe in a couple of hours or tomorrow, breaking down a couple of these Mac Jones plays that I thought were really good and maybe could, be hinting at what we could see going forward, because if Mac Jones can play anything like he did today for the rest of the season, this season might not be over yet for New England. Now, in this video, I want to break down everything that we saw in this game, not only by Mac Jones, but some of the wide receivers, including Demario Douglas, who looks like an absolute stud, but some of the defense as well. They look good throughout the whole first half of this game, shutting down some premier wide receivers in the running. But before we jump into the video, do me a favor, guys. Hit the like button. Not only does it help out the channel so much, getting out to more, Patriots fans, but also subscribe to the channel if you're new. I will be covering the Patriots all year long, posting breaking news videos, highlights, analysis videos all year. So make sure you guys join the family. And also comment down below, what do you think about Mac Jones' day today? 25 of 30, 272 yards, 2 touchdowns with a rating of 126.7. Mac Jones was so good today. There was one play in particular where it was a third down play, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 11. I forget exactly what it was, but pressure was coming, and he nails Hunter Henry right over the middle for a 14-yard pickup with pressure in his face. A stunner in Foxborough. He found Mike Gesiki in the end zone on the last play of the game. Mac Jones looks so good, and look at how these wide receivers played today. Kendrick Bourne had 63 yards and a touchdown, did fumble, almost cost him the game. Demario Douglas is an absolute playmaker, and you know what? I'm going to come out and say it right now. Demario Douglas needs to be on the field a lot more than he is. I mean, not only on punt return was he absolutely electric. I think he did like a 25-yard return, but even as a wide receiver, the man can make people miss. They need to get Demario Douglas onto the field because, like I said, every time he touches the ball, he is a threat to make something happen. From there, you had Farrell Brown, a guy who has been absolutely electric every time he touches the field. Today, 2 catches, 51 yards. He looked good. And also, before we get any further, make sure you guys check out Underdog Fantasy. If you use my promo code, they'll match your first deposit up to $100. Basically, they'll give you some free money. Go check it out. But other than that, Hunter Henry had a couple of big catches like we talked about, that 4th down one. Rhamondre Stevenson came out of nowhere on the last drive and had some big catches that pretty much kept their drive alive, including a 34-yarder on the first play of the last drive of the game. That was huge. We saw Jalen Reagor have a quick slant, but the number one thing I loved about Mac Jones this game, he read the coverage so well, and I actually think Bill O'Brien finally put him in the right position to win games. And I don't know if you guys noticed this in this game, but we saw a lot of pre-snap motion, and pre-snap motion is probably the most important thing to a quarterback, and the reason is because, let's just say we saw a lot. Demario Douglas was in motion a ton today, and the reason that's so important is strictly because the quarterback, in our case, Mac Jones, can see whether or not the defense is in man or zone coverage. Simply, if Demario Douglas crosses the formation and the cornerback follows him, they're probably most likely in man coverage. Now, when you know that, you can really, pick apart a defense. And he did that a ton today. He put Demario Douglas in motion. He figured out whether or not it was man or zone. And then from there, he knew exactly where to target the defense, when to target the defense, and when someone was going to be open. And that was absolutely game-changing for Mac Jones. We didn't see that in the past. We didn't see, Bill O'Brien put him in that position, and they did today. So I want to see a lot more pre-snap motion. But another thing I saw out of Mac Jones today was the way he read the field. Obviously, if the defense is in not press coverage or playing off coverage, you're going to be able to find someone on a quick slant, which is exactly what happened a couple of times in this game, including Jalen Reagor and Devontae Parker had 2 quick slant catches because the defense wasn't off coverage. Mac Jones did an amazing job reading the defenses and making sure that he understood, listen, if they're in off coverage, let's just audible to a quick slant and we can get something easy there. Now, not only that, but, when they're playing press, they can get beat off the line. We can use a bunch of different route combos to disrupt the cornerback's, decision-making. And I thought that today was an amazing first step into seeing what Mac Jones can truly be. And I will say, over the last couple of weeks, I've been, saying that he should be benched, he should be cut, he should be all these things. But after this game, I will, sit here and I'll apologize. Listen, if Mac Jones can play like that for the next couple of games, next couple of weeks here, I would be totally okay with allowing Mac Jones to continue to be our quarterback going forward. The running game didn't look amazing, but one thing I will say, guys, getting Michael Onwenu back at right tackle was game-changing. I mean, the offensive line looked so much better than it has all season long, and maybe he just makes that much of an impact. But I will say that the offensive line is not doing great in terms of opening up holes for the offense. Rhamondre Stevenson had 9 carries, 34 yards, 3.8 yards per attempt. Zeke had 11 for 31, but he did have a touchdown. And there was one run in the first drive of the game. Rhamondre Stevenson had an easy touchdown, just made the wrong decision and ended up, we had to take a field goal to go up 3-0. But either way, I think the offensive line in terms of allowing pressure was so much better today. Yes, Mac Jones dealt with pressure, but he dealt with it very good today, very well. He looked like he wanted to be there. He looked like he wanted to win. He was making right decisions. He was cool, calm, and collected in the pocket. Didn't make too many mistakes. There was one fumble, but he didn't throw a pick. And that is a good sign. We did almost blow the game. We were right there. Kendrick Bourne fumbled over the middle. They went on a crazy drive, took the lead, and then with 2 minutes left, normally we would say, listen, we got Tom Brady. We can win anything with 2 minutes left. But Mac Jones kind of took that step up and led the team down the field. Rhamondre Stevenson, Mike Gesiki, Demario Douglas made a great catch to the 1-yard line. Did get called for a pass interference for Buffalo, but man, we looked really, really good today. We held Buffalo to just 3 points in the entirety of the first half, 10 points through the first 3 quarters of this game. The fourth quarter wasn't so great for us, but we won. A win is a win. It was ugly, but we did what we did. Chad Ryland looked really good as well. Got to give him some props. Hit some, some kicks in some high pressure scenarios. So shout out to Chad Ryland. I know he's a rookie. And then our punter, Bryce Barringer, looked absolutely amazing. He had 2 inside the 20, 1 at the 2 or 3 yard line. He looked really good. Overall, this Patriots team looks so good in today's game, and I think they're only just beginning to get started. Hopefully, we can see them continue to progress, continue to get better, and hopefully Mac Jones from here on out can just continue to grow as a player because this win could be, a big step in the right direction. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and also comment down below your opinion on Bill Belichick getting this secret contract extension for, the foreseeable future. Let me know what you guys think about that. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.